Hello chatbots out there. Today in this vlog I'm going to be telling you guys all about what I got to on my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. On my Monday I got up, showered and changed, had some of my mini pancakes with blueberries and strawberries on and a cup of my strawberry milkshake mix, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. I was then just watching a bit of Netflix, watched a bit of Wild Child, just a bit of music. My dad, older brother, sister and younger brother were at work. Younger sister is at uni and my mum was asleep. And my mum then got up and my best mate came over and we had some cups of tea, just a bit of music and had a good old catch up. We hadn't seen each other for ages because we've just been really busy with work and stuff and had not been able to see each other for a while. So it was good to get to catch up with him. And then my dad got back from work, he went off for a nap, and then me and my mate went off to his house and we had some cups of tea. Lots of cups of tea was consumed and had some biscuits as well, and was just watching a bit of Doctor Who, and we watched Doctor Who, The Girl in the Fireplace episode, which is probably one of my favourite episodes of Doctor Who ever. That and probably the Angels Take Manhattan episode as well. Then I made way back after spending most of the day there, and I went off to the high street and went into one of the flower shops and got some flower sets that I'm going to show you guys now. Love that flower shop so much. The other one isn't open on Mondays, so I went up to the other one instead. I then went off to my favourite little cafe and got myself a white chocolate mint frappe and had a little bit of carrot cake as well, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so delicious. Then I made my way home, and on the way back I got two flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Such pretty flowers. I then got home and my older brother was back from being at work, and I was just watching a bit of Sketch Country, a bit of Garden Rescue, did a little bit of writing, a bit of drawing, and was just listening to some music. And then for tea we had Spanish chicken and it was so good, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. Then after tea I watched Home and Away and the UK soaps, finished writing my journal. I then put that away and was just finishing off writing my journal entry for today. And then I was just working on student illustrations, did a bit of colouring in, and then was just watching a bit of Netflix and a bit of Disney Plus. Had some cereal, and then I went off to bed. Then on my Tuesday I got up after a nice lie-in and I had some cereal for my breakfast and was just watching a bit of TV, just a bit of music. My mum then got up and my dad got back from work, and older brother, sister and younger brother at work, younger sister in uni. My dad had been sorting stuff on the house, he then went off to bed, and then my grandma came over and we headed off to the garden centre. And when we got to the garden centre I got some plant snaps from there and had a look at all the lovely plants. I'm going to show you guys snaps that I got of those now. I love plant photography so much. Then I went and had a look at the stationery section, as they've got a load of new stationery in there, but I didn't get any. I was very good. And also the sweet section as well. Then me and my grandma went off into the cafe and had some lunch, and I'm going to show you guys photos of the lunch we had there now. The lunch we had there was so nice. Then my grandma went off and looked around at more of the plants, and I went off and got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Then my grandma dropped me home, and my mum and dad had gone to visit my younger sister up in her house in uni, and I let myself back in as I'd taken a key, and my grandma went off home, and I had my scone that I had for my lunch that I got from the cafe there. I didn't eat it because I was absolutely stuffed. I had a tuna cheese melt, a pot of tea and a Sprite, and so I didn't eat the scone until I got back. Always have it the best way. The cream, then the jam. The best bit's last. Cream, of course, like I love that. That's the best way. Had that with a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. I then watched Home and Away and was listening to a bit of music. My mum and dad then got back, and my dad went off to bed. I was then just watching a bit of TV, listening to a bit of music, having a bit of a chill, and then I went off for a walk and I got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. Then I got this really cute selfie in front of some nice autumnal leaves, lovely blue skies. The weather has just been so wild at the moment. One minute it's been sunny, then raining. It just can't make its mind up. I then went off to my favourite little coffee shop and got a blueberry frappe that I'm going to show you guys a photo of now. Love the blueberry frappe so much. I also saw my boss and was just chatting to him. He'd also been on holiday, so we were just talking about our holidays and stuff, and yeah, it was good getting to see him. And I hadn't seen him for a while because he's been busy with the sistering restaurant. And then I went off and had a look around the charge shops and saw one of the lads I went to schools with dad, so I was chatting with him, and also used to live next door to them as well. So we were just having a good chat and catching up, and he was just asking about my family and stuff. And I got this t-shirt here, and I then went off to the other flower shop that wasn't open on Monday and got some flower snaps that I'm going to show you guys now. I just love it in there so much. The shopkeeper's so lovely and it all smells so lovely in there. I then made my way home. On the way back, I stopped off at Co-op and got myself a make it yourself packet curry kind of thing. I then got home, watched Escape to the Country and Garden Rescue, and was just listening to a bit of music. My older brother was about for being at work, and he then went off to go to rugby training, and then I was just watching Home and Away and some episodes of Doctor Who, and then for tea I had my curry that I'm going to show you guys now. It was such a delicious curry. I then was just watching the UK soaps, finished writing my journal, put that away, had some cereal, and was just watching a bit of Netflix and a bit of Disney Plus, and then I went off to bed. And then on my Wednesday, which is today, I got up after another nice lie-in, and I then got showered and changed, had some breakfast. I just had some Nutella toast and a cup of tea, and was just watching a bit of TV. My mum was up and we were just watching a bit of Murder, She Wrote. My dad got back from work and went off to bed, older brother, sister and younger brother were at work, younger sister at uni, and she FaceTimed, so we were just having a nice catch up with her. And then I was just watching some Netflix, bit of Disney Plus, been obsessed with Liv and Maddie on Disney Plus. I've been rewatching a lot of that. And then I was just listening to some music, got my work rota for next week from Sunday onwards, and I'm pretty happy with my shifts. Doing a 9 till 6 on Tuesday, so that'll be good, get a lunch break, and I just can't wait to get back to work. Excited to see my new colleagues because I've got a few new teammates, and yeah, it should be fun. And I thought I was going to be nervous or be like, oh, I don't want to go back to work, but having the week in my head and then the 4 days, so Monday to Thursday off, it's been great because nobody wants to go on holiday and then go straight back to work. So I've been able to go on holiday and have a few days to kind of recuperate, relax, and then kind of slowly get back into work mode. So I'm nice and recharged and ready to head back to work. And then I ended up having a little nap. Whoopsie, as I was meant to be meeting my colleague and pal for a coffee catch up, and I thought they were going to ring me to let me know when they were heading up, but they didn't. So of course they messaged me and I was like, oh crap. So I quickly got up and headed off, and it started raining again, so I wore my coat and literally ran up there, so I was actually melting. And then the sun came back out and I got some flower snaps while on my way up there in between showers, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of snaps I got now. A few photos I should add. I took a load of flower snaps, and I just love flower snaps so much. I then got to Coffee One and met my colleague and good friend and her daughter, and had a frappe, and I had one of the specials, so it was a banoffee frappe off the specials and a bit of cat cake. It was the last bit, and I'm going to show you guys a photo of that now. It was so good. We had such a lovely catch up, and then went off and popped to Aldi, and I got some more mini pancakes and some strawberries and blueberries, as I'm obsessed with those mini pancakes. They're just so good. Then I headed off and gave my friend a big hug and was like, see you when I get back to work. I think we're working together on Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not quite sure, but I was like, see you back in work when I'm back. And I then got home. I then watched Escape to Country and Guy and Rescue, had a cup of tea and some biscuits, and was just listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing, bit of colouring in, and was just writing a bit of my journal. My dad was up from his nap and was just sorting stuff on the house, and my older brother's now back from being at work, and my younger brother popped in as he had to go and get a package that had been delivered here, and he had to come and get the package and then went off. And I then was just listening to a bit of Kylie, and tomorrow it's 21 years since Can't Get In My Head was released, which is insane. I can't believe it's 21 years. And yeah, what a bop in that white toilet paper kind of look, which is just iconic. It literally looks like toilet paper. When I was a kid, I thought it was toilet paper, but it's like white material. But yeah, it's just iconic. The video is iconic, the dance moves, love it. And yeah, I am now off to go and watch today's Here and Away, probably do a bit more writing, and then listen to some music and just chill. I've sorted my Bluetooth out for tomorrow, and having fish fingers and chips for tea with some peas. Can't wait. Love fish fingers and chips. Classic meal. And I shall see you with the news work coming very soon. Bye.